Hi accountants! So it's Miles again, and I'm happy that we're now moving to our second video, and I hope all of you are still staying in touch and all of you are safe. So please listen very carefully and pay attention sa mga i-discuss ko ngayon. But first, I will have some clarifications or just one clarification, particularly pertaining about RT account from the last discussion. So, as what I've said, sabi ko, the right side is the debit and the left side is for the credit. But yes, it is. Kung pag-uusapan is the T account itself. Ibig sabihin, sa mismong T account, ang right side is debit, ang left side is credit. But kapag tayo as students, nagsusulat na or nagsasagot na, lalo pag gumagamit na ng ledger, ang magiging part, 'di ba? Kapag nagsulat tayo, nakaganto, nakaharap sa atin. So, ang magiging left side si debit, left hand side, and right hand side natin si credit. So, please don't be confused. Since nabigay ko na yung definition ng accounting dun sa previous video natin, the one that was given by the Accounting Standards Council, that accounting is a service activity. From the definition given by the ASC, there are three important points to be noted. First is, accounting is about quantitative information, primarily financial in nature is the second. And the third one is, it has to be useful in making economic decisions. Also, there are three components of accounting. It is based from the definition given by the American Accounting Association that accounting is the process of identifying, measuring, and communicating economic information to permit informed judgment and decision by the users of the information. So, identifying is the analytical component, while measuring is the technical component, and lastly, the communicating process is the one that's termed as the formal component. Since process siya, mag-start sa identifying. So, identifying is the process of recognition or non-recognition of accountable business activities. Ibig sabihin, hindi lahat ng activities ng isang business is matatawag nating accountable or worthy na isama natin sa journal entries or isama natin dun sa mga financial statements na gagawin natin. Kasi hindi lahat yun measurable. Ibig sabihin, walang amount na included yung iba. For example, the death of the entity president, hiring of new employees, or pag-enter sa mga kontrata. Diba? Hindi naman lahat dapat kasama or hindi natin lahat i-consider na accountable. Kasi accounting is concerned with economic activities, with economic resources, as well as with economic obligations of an entity. So take note that only economic activities are emphasized and recognized in the accounting process or in accounting. When it's about psychology, sociology, or any other fields, hindi na yun sakop ng accounting. Focus tayo sa economic activities. Those economic activities na sinasabi ko kanina kung saan nakafocus ang accounting ay tinatawag yun na mga transactions. In transactions na yun, merong dalawang kinds. First is internal transaction, second is external transaction. So, madali natin siyang maiintindihan. When we say internal transactions, it involves the entity alone. The transaction is taking place within the entity as a whole. Ibig sabihin, dun lang siya. Hindi lumalabas yung transaction na yun. Second is external transaction, which is occurring between an entity and another entity. So, examples ng internal transactions, we have production and casualty loss. Production, yung transform natin ng raw materials to finished goods or finished products. Tapos, casualty loss, internal transaction din siya. Ibig sabihin nun ay mga sudden loss na dahil sa floods or earthquake or any other event which are usually termed to as act of God. Kapag naman sinabi nating external transactions, tinatawag din siya na exchange transaction. So, meron na tayong two entities being involved here. Examples, kapag nag-purchase ka ng products from suppliers or kaya ikaw naman yung nagbenta ng goods sa customers or nag-borrow ka ng money from the bank. Pwede rin naman kapag nagbayad ka ng tax sa government. those are classified as external activities. Sometimes payment of salaries to employees are also classified as external activities. Next dun sa identifying process natin is measuring, where we are assigning the peso amounts dun sa mga na-identify natin as accountable events. Because for an accounting information to be useful, it has to be expressed in terms of a common financial denominator. Kasi kapag walang amounts or walang peso sign, syempre magiging unintelligible siya and incomprehensible, and hindi siya magiging helpful para sa decision makers natin. In the Philippines, we are using the Philippine peso as the measure of the accountable economic activity. Meron din tayong mga measurement basis. First is historical cost and current value. Historical cost is the original cost of acquisition. Kung magkano mong binili yung equipment. For example, you purchased it sa mall, 10,000 pesos. That is the historical cost na gagamitin mo. And historical cost is also the most common measurement na ginagamit natin. Tapos, we have current value. Under ng current value is fair value, value in use, and current cost. Ayun. Also, fulfillment value. And this will be discussed further sa mga next videos natin. Doon na tayo sa third component. Ang third component natin is communicating. It is the process where we are preparing and distributing the financial statements for the potential users of accounting information. Kasi identifying and measuring would be pointless if accounting information cannot be communicated to the users in any way. Kasi this communicating is the reason kung bakit tinawag or accounting is being referred to as the universal language of business. Kasi nako-communicate. Under this, we have three aspects of communication. First is recording, second is classifying, and last is summarizing. When we say recording, it is also called journalizing, kung saan systematically na minemaintain yung mga records ng entity ng mga accountable events doon sa journal. Meron tayong general journals and special journals na madidiscuss din natin sa mga next video. Example to ng journal. Ito, journal entries. Kapag debit, ayan, lagi naka-indent si credit. And then, debit here, credit here. Laging balanced yan. Dito date, yan. Tas account titles. Dito, kunyari, ayan, 2018 August, tapos the day. And then, yung account titles, yan. Tapos, debit, credit. Madali lang yan, kaya nyo yan. Tapos, when we say classifying, susunod siya sa paglagay natin sa journal. Ang classifying is ina-accomplish gamit ang ledger. I have here my ledger na ginamit ko nung first semester during my TDL days sa financial accounting and reporting. So, I have here examples. Ito yung tinatawag nating classifying, kung saan we are grouping those transactions into their respective classifications or classes. These are the cash, accounts receivable, ganyan. Office supplies, office condominium. Ayan. Tapos, ledger is obviously a T account. Isang malaking T account. And ang tawag sa pagsulat natin ng mga entries sa ledger is posting. Posting. Summarizing is the last aspect of communication to be discussed. Now, it is similar to communication itself kasi ito yung preparation ng financial statements natin, which includes the statement of financial position, the statement of financial performance, the statement of cash flows, the statement of changes in owner's equity, and statement of comprehensive income as well, and the notes to financial statements to complete the set. When we say accountancy profession, it is regulated by a law. There is one law that applies to our profession, or our future profession, I should say. It is the Republic Act 9298, which is the Philippine Accountancy Act of 2004, which was signed by our former President, Gloria Macapagal Arroyo. It is the only law that regulates the practice of accountancy in the Philippines. In the Philippines, in order to qualify as someone to practice the accountancy profession, we should finish the Bachelor of Science in Accountancy or have a degree ng BSA. We should be a Filipino citizen, of good moral character with no criminal records, syempre. And sabi dito, para tayo mag-qualify as someone to practice ng profession ng accountancy is to pass the very difficult examination which is prepared by the Board of Accountancy, which is SIPALE, or the Certified Public Accountant Licensure Examination. And alam ko naman na lahat tayo, kaya natin yan. This is a computer-based examination usually conducted twice a year sa mga authorized testing centers in our country, one in May and one in October. So thank you for watching, and please stay tuned for the next videos, for the next discussions. I'm happy to share some ideas, knowledge, and tips with you guys. Ingat palagi, and please subscribe to our channel. Thank you, bye-bye! Tapos ayun, shout out po kay CJ Fabregas. Kuya, ingat ka! Bye! See you sa Lunes!